Okay, so this is a summary of carbohydrate metabolism. We want to know the names of the pathways, what begins the pathway, what ends in the pathway, what is being produced in the pathway if it's catabolic, and what energy sources is needed if it's anabolic, and how is the pathway regulated hormonally and allosterically. So we'll begin with glucose 6-phosphate, which goes into the pyruvate through glycolysis. You produce 8 ATPs, and you turn glucose 6-phosphate into pyruvate. Okay, so glucose 6-PO4 phosphate could also be turned into glycogen. This is an anabolic. You would need the UTPs, and it's hormonally turned on by the high rates. Hormones. You either use insulin or glucagon. So basically, you're turning on with insulin. So, and allosterically, it'll be turned on with ADP. No, it'll be turned on with a lot of glucose, ATP, and NADH. Because it means we have a lot of energy. We need to store it in a glycogen format. Wonderful. That's an anabolic pathway, by the way. And from glycogen back into glucose 6-PO4, you would have glycogenolysis, and you would need to use, well, we know that it's turned on by the ADP and the NAD, which means it's hormonally controlled by glucagon. So when your body is short glucose, you're going to do glycogenolysis. And then in the glycolysis, the opposite pathway is gluconeogenesis, which is anabolic. That, my friend, is turned on with a lot of glucagon hormonally, because you're short of glucose when you produce glucagon, and you'd be turned on with interesting. Well, anyhow, we assume it would be ADP, but apparently my seat says ATP and NADH, which I will search on the internet for because that doesn't seem to be right. Well, so then pyruvate goes to acetyl-CoA. That's the PDC. It's catabolic. It is producing NADH and CO2s. 12 NADHs to be exact, so we get 6 ATPs from this. And then acetyl-CoA turns into oxaloacetate in the Krebs cycle, the TCA cycle. You get 3 NADHs, 1 FADH, 1 GTP, and carbon dioxide. Of course, that's only 1 glucose, so you gotta double that. So, pyruvate in the anaerobic, thank you, I can never say that word right. Pyruvate turns into lactate with the help of NADH, and that's when you don't have enough oxygen. and then later you would turn lactate back into pyruvate. So yeah, pyruvate to lactate is only about 2 ATPs, which is not very efficient. So my friends, that is the yeah, carbohydrate metabolism all summarized. And also remember, oxygen is the terminal electron acceptor.